Come on in, take a sip. It's 3 margaritas and keto health tip. Just the tip.
Hello guys, welcome to 3 margaritas in keto cooking health tip, but just the tip. Stop it. All right, I want to go over in this first segment. By the way, welcome. How exciting, a whole new segment. As if you don't see enough of me, shut up. All right, so the first segment I want to cover, it's called the keto flu. It's a horrible little condition, but it's a necessary condition. So when you start out on your keto journey, now myself personally, there's several styles of keto. Myself personally, I am doing strict keto, which means I'm only allowing myself to have myself. Why do I say myself? Because I'm important. That's why I say myself. I'm allowing me to have 20 to 30 carbs a day. That's it. Okay, it sounds like a small portion, but it's really not. At the end of the day, when you get them 30 carbs in and you feel like you just had Thanksgiving dinner, okay. But when I started this, the reason, I think I need to tell you the reason before I go into anything else. I moved to where I am now. And as I told you in one of my introduction videos, life happened, okay? And I began to eat my feelings. I was a beautiful 199 pounds. I don't want to say beautiful. I look sick. I lost too much weight. I digress. Anyway, I gained 100 pounds. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest with you. I gained 100 pounds because I ate my feelings. And the first year that I was here was a very stressful time for me, okay? And upon that weight gain, I developed hypertension, prediabetes, and a whole slew of other things, okay? I was at a clinic getting checked out because I didn't feel good, and the tech there was terrified I was about to have a stroke. It's how high my blood pressure was going. So I want to reverse all of that, and it is possible, guys, that blood pressure problem, that pre-diabetes problem, because guys, my sugars are fantastic lately, okay? I'm not having the flushing. I'm flushed because of the alcohol. Don't judge me. But I'm not having that high blood pressure spike like I'm normally having, okay? That's why I started doing keto. But in the beginning, keto can be rough. We are so used to a diet, guys, to where our basic fuel is carbohydrates, okay? And that's what our body burns for energy and to keep us going through the day. Because how many times during the day have you said, oh, I just need a little bit of sugar to pick me up? Okay, all right, but that's what the sociological, I can't say that word, but socially, that's what we've been programmed to do, okay? All right, but we're going back to the times where we didn't have sugar, except for maybe the occasional fruit that came into season from now and then. But we didn't have all this granulated sugar, blah, 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 cakes and tarts and pies and cookies and ice cream, everything that I love, but everything that's killing me. So I started this keto journey to cut out a lot of those carbohydrates because I didn't want carbohydrate to be my basic fuel that my body was going to burn. I wanted my body to burn fat, and child, there is plenty of it for my body to burn, okay? I got them on reserves. But I limited my carbohydrates I cannot tell you what I was having during the day before I did keto. I was having, oh my God, 3-4 sodas with regular sugar a day and just cookies and cakes and ice cream. It is what it is. I was having a lot of stuff I didn't need. And then so I began to limit myself to 20 to 30 carbohydrates a day. That shocked my system, and I began to go through withdrawal. Okay? Thus comes the keto flu. I was dizzy. I was hot. I was cold. I was sweaty. And y'all, the mood that I was in about the last day of that keto flu, I could have burnt the world to the ground. And if you don't believe me, I got several people that can attest to that. I got me a Kim and a Tish and a Brittany that can tell you, oh my God, we couldn't put up with it. Really, it shocked my system. After that keto flu went away, I don't think I've ever felt better. Because it was a shock to my system. Now my system is used to it, guys, okay? It was a horrible process, but to get to the other side, what's not? When we want to get to somewhere that we need to be, it's not always a fun process, is it? But when we get there, it is so worth it. What I have found that worked for me during this keto process. Now, mind you, this is the second time I've gone through the keto flu. The first time, I just wanted to die. But the second time, I've learned more things, okay? And it wasn't quite as bad. But granted, like I told you, I did want to burn the world down because she was in a bad mood. Okay, but I've learned if you will stay hydrated, drink water. Drink water. It's going to help you a lot. You need to find you a source of electrolytes that's not very high in carbs, okay? You got to be careful when you get the flavorings of your water because they can sometimes be high in carbohydrates. Me, myself, y'all stop it. Don't come for me when you find out what I did. And I still do it because I love it. I would eat a pickle. Pickles are high in electrolytes of your sodium, your potassium, and your magnesium, okay? So I would eat me a pickle, and when I would come home in the afternoons, and I can give you a witness if you want to ask him about it, I would drink me a good mouthful of pickle juice. Pickles are high in electrolytes. Is that going to work for everybody? Probably not, but it worked for me. If you love you a pickle, eat you a pickle. There's no carbs in it. None. You got to be careful of your sodium content in case you have to pressure like I do, and in case you retain some water, because look at this. That's my wedding ring. It's on my pinky because I swell. But that's what we're going to combat, guys. We're going to get rid of that, and it's going to go back on this finger where it belongs, okay? But you eat a pickle. Drink you some water. Find you an electrolyte drink that doesn't have a lot of carbs in it. That's going to help you combat the keto flu, okay? There are several different things that's going to affect your body in the beginning when you start keto, and that's why we're going to do the keto margarita. Oh, 3 margaritas in keto cooking health tip. I can't talk. How many margaritas have I had? Show me a number of fingers. Liar. Probably though. Probably. That's why I can't talk. So this our new segment is the 3 margaritas in keto cooking health tip. But just the tip. We're going to cover a lot of information, guys, in several different segments. But this is what I want to talk about first. When you start this, you're going to feel like just pure crap. I'm not going to lie to you. But on the other side, you're going to feel like a new person, okay? Thank y'all for tuning in. Keep going strong with us, and we're going to go strong for you. We love y'all. All right, bye-bye.